of all of the things that have happened. Last week when we were here, we were all we were grieving for those 9 lives that were lost. And as we had our discussion last Sunday, I think we left here with the conclusion that if we just stayed in the faith, if we just held on, we would see the salvation of the Lord.
Yes.
And didn't we see it happen?
Yes.
Didn't we watch God work?
Yes.
Didn't we see him turn our tears into joyous tears? We had the 2 rulings from the Supreme Court where Obamacare health care is now a part of our law. It has been sustained again by the Supreme Court. Those who had no health insurance now can be insured again. People who had chronic diseases and were denied health care now can receive health care. And again, the ruling that gay marriage is a right, regardless of whatever your gender or gender equality, is a fact of this land. They cannot be denied their inalienable rights. So we should all just be rejoicing. But the main thing that just kind of resonated in my thoughts as those 2 rulings came was how we ended our discussion last Sunday, was that when things that are tragic occur in our lives, we have to know that God is working and active in those situations.
Yes.
And that if we hold the faith, that we're going to see the salvation of the Lord. My mom had a saying that she used to say, "Don't tell me my God ain't good." And that's what we saw. Even though that was a tremendous event, horrendous event that happened in Charleston, we saw that that event is what I think really touched the hearts of the Supreme Court and had led them to make those 2 momentous, I'll get it out, momentous rulings that really helped to bring about our country so that it is a country, it is a nation that is striving to make a world that counts for everyone, that works for everyone, where everyone is receiving equality and equal justice. So let's give God a hand because he is truly worthy to be praised. And Sandra, I apologize if I took a little bit of your time, but I had to get that out. Otherwise, the rocks would have been crying. And for our inspirational reading for today, the words from Myrtle Fillmore tells us that the same Christ spirit that was in Jesus is implanted in all children of God. As you find the Christ in yourself, you realize that you are one with Jesus Christ in God's mind. Some of us are familiar with the old Sanskrit word namaskar or namaskar, and it simply means the divine in me salutes and greets the divine in you. So namaskar means that I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light and peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. And this is when love rules. Inside of your bulletin, you will find our yellow card, and it has our affirmation for the week of June 28th. Does everyone have it?
Yes.
Okay, let us read that aloud with then vigor and vitality. Together, please. I take pleasure in the blessed perfection of the ever-present, eternal living moment. I feel the perfect flow of a superbly healthy and prosperous life. I am filled with the perfect light, protected by light, and I live as a perfect particle of this magnificent universe. And so it is, and so we allow it to be in our life, in our world, and in all of our affairs. We will now have a musical selection, Falling Away From Me, the Agape Choir.